Hi guys, welcome to another episode on Meyers Briggs personality. Last time we were able to talk on Meyers Briggs personality as an introduction, and we talked about how you belong to four out of like eight groups. So I'm going to be going through those group again. I said you can either be an introvert or an extrovert. You can either be one of these two, or you find yourself in this group of being an intuitive person or a sensing person. Okay, then also you can also belong to this group. Each of this group, you pick one of it. This group of either you have a feeling behavior or a thinking behavior. And the last group, which you belong to one of it, is also that you can either belong to a judging behavior or a person behavior. So today we'll be going into the first set of groups, which is the introvert or an extrovert. Are you introverted or are you extroverted? Okay, so I want you to do something for me. Get a piece of paper, and all through these classes, I want you to write out where you belong, because at the end of the day, you'll be writing the first letter where you fall into, so that at the end of the day you can put everything together and you'll be able to know the group you belong to. I don't know if any one of you have seen a place where you'll be saying INJF, INIFJN, all those type of things. That is Maya Briggs personality. That's what it's all about. So I'm going to be explaining it in details for you. Okay, so how do you know if you fall into an introverted, if you're an introverted person or you're an extrovert? So let me give one illustration this day. Let's assume I ask you to write right now. If you pick a piece of paper and the Bible you're holding, I remember I told you to pick a piece of paper or a note. I want you to write with the opposite of the hand. For instance, if you are a you use your right hand to write, I want you to use your left hand. Um, how is it going? Can you use it well? Well, most likely your handwriting will be horrible because you are used to using your right hand or you are used to using your left hand, because you prefer one out of these two hands to write. And that is what Maya Briggs is all about. It's all about preference. Which one do you naturally prefer out of all these options? That's how you know where you belong. Which one do you naturally see yourself? Which one do you naturally? You can say yes, I'm an introvert and sometimes I can be an extrovert, no doubt. But you will naturally prefer one over the other. So that is just Maya Briggs for you. So to know if you're an introvert is someone that derive the energy. When we talk about being, how do you derive your energy? An introvert derive their energy by being alone. They are drained when they are with people. But you see, extrovert derive their energy by the physicality of people. It's as good as saying that an extrovert I mean, naturally, when people are hungry, when introverts are hungry, they look for food normally. But when extroverts are hungry, we can actually say they look for people. I mean, they get more energized when they are with people. There's this thing in them, they feel good, they feel energized, they feel I like, oh god, they just love being around people. But introverts are not so. Not that they don't love people, not that they don't love talking to people, but they just get drained by too much of people. They're not comfortable with noise, they're not comfortable with long meetings, they're not comfortable with so many people around them. Okay, they are just comfortable with people they are close with. They're just comfortable with people they are close with. So those are introvert. But extrovert can meet someone for the first time and they are all good. They just want to, they just want to talk, they just want to enjoy at that moment. An introvert can meet someone for the first time and you think they've met for like years, because the way they flow, the way they talk. And introverts will just greet you and that's it. They just look away. Because to them, they don't know you enough for them to talk to you or for them to share some things with you. But that is not so for an introvert. Once they meet you, they talk, they feel free, and that is it for them. Their own is all about fun, all about enjoyment, all about being themselves. That's why they are good for being sales representative. They talk a lot. An extrovert is comfortable with long meetings. They can talk, and don't get tired. Sometimes an extrovert can tell you that yes, so me too, I get drained after long meetings, maybe after 8 hours of meeting I get tired. But an introvert, it might be 1 hour into the meeting, they're already tired, they're already bored, they just want to be on their own. They do well more with one-on-one conversation, one-on-one talk, than a group talk or a group meeting. An introvert might have a very good suggestion, but because she's in the midst or is in the midst of people, he might not know how to bring it out. So even if people are giving other options that she or he knows that is not going well, is not the right thing, he would rather not talk. He would rather keep that idea into him or her because of the fear of maybe how what people will say or how people will think. They're just shy, they just don't like giving their opinion with people. But one-on-one, you can get the best out of an introvert, unlike an extrovert. Anywhere they are, even if they're not sure what they are saying, even they are saying rubbish, confidently they are going to say that rubbish, confidently they are going to talk about that rubbish. That is something about extrovert. They like being extra, they like external thing, while an introvert loves internal thing. So if you find yourself in one of these points, you're an introvert, you write I, and you're an extrovert, you write E. That's the beginning of American temperament. So we'll see you next time where we'll talk about the feeling or the thinking behavior. Take care till we see next time. God bless you. Bye.